All right, fine. I'll be a gracious host. How you doing?
Little Mermaid is the scariest Disney movie by far, though.
Why the hell is Ace Blade in your Kickstarter?
Some comics. I'm getting controversial today. We're gonna get controversial today with.
My proudest moment is this interview and being able to talk to you two.
All right, we're going to try to get into this. We're having some technical difficulties, but hopefully this all works out. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Taurus Comics in collaboration with Fourth Wall Production proudly brings to you the Four Tales podcast. I'm your host, Kyron Silva from Taurus Comics. Across the way is not the mulberry composer of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick. Danny's on the road trying to get here, but once he gets here, he said he's gonna get here as soon as possible. But together we are your two award-winning blurred comic creators here to help you find your next favorite comic. We are live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and a host of other programs. And if you are listening or watching us live, thank you for your support. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and review this product cast, because all your positive reviews and interactions help us reach a bigger audience. Now that we have that on the way, today's show, we have a writer and podcaster from Dark Moon Comics, amazing creator, and all around just great guy. And hopefully we can hear him. We've been having some issues behind the scenes, so we're gonna see what happens. But we're gonna bring him on the stream now. He looks like he's back. Brandon, can you hear me? I see Brandon. We have Brandon Calloway here. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, so it doesn't look like I can hear or see Brandon. I apologize to everybody, but sometimes these things happen. Sometimes we get bad internet connections. Look, if you're watching the live stream, you can see Brandon has a very mad look on his face right now from this connection issue. So I apologize, everybody. I don't even know what to do at this point. Danny said he's coming in. Maybe Danny has a magic touch here. Yeah, this is Brandon, can you hear me? All right, so I don't know what you want. This is interesting. This is gonna be an interesting podcast, I could say, sure. Let's see here. Which this sucks because this is our first time on the Ages of Geekdom podcast, where we are now at 1080p high definition. So I was hoping you'd be able to see all our lovely faces, but unfortunately, it looks like we have some technical issues here. All right. All right. Let me see if I can do something. I'm going to kick Brandon out for a second. We're going to try one other thing here. Oh, Dan J. Quick is here, supposedly. Nobody's popping up. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Are y'all live already?
Yeah, we had to go live because we were hitting that, that time frame. All right, so there we have Danny J. Quick. He's in the building. I don't know what's going on with our guest's connection though. Yeah, we're having trouble with his connection. He's messaging us. He says he's hardwired in, not even Wi-Fi, but every time he pops on, he just freezes. So, but anyways, he just disconnected. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna try to bring it back on.
All right,
I can
Are you
see
there?
you. I can hear you. Ain't no choppiness.
Cool. All right, we fixed it.
Yeah.
Should we just
My
start this whole
friend,
show over
Brandon
again?
Calloway in the building.
Should we just start
What's
everything
up,
over
man?
again, or what?
Yeah, sure. You can edit out that whole first 5 minutes.
What is this? 14 minutes in? Oh, nope. Is he frozen on your screen, or is it just me?
Yeah, frozen.
And I was excited to talk to Brandon because Brandon has an amazing set of books at his website, Dark Moon
And
Comic
podcast. Yeah,
Yeah, he has a dope podcast, which I've been on.
I've been
I
on.
was
Also.
looking
I'm
at.
frozen again.
No, we're not talking about you. We're talking about me.
See, me.
I can hear you. We can still hear you, Brandon, but we can't. You're still frozen on our screen.
Yeah. Maybe try just coming in just with, like, disable your camera, and maybe just do audio for you.
Come in with just the audio. Maybe that'll work.
While we wait, Danny, I've already done my introduction. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Running a little late. Had some family stuff to do, so I apologize. But we are here. We are in the building.
And if you don't notice, we look better. We look crisp.
Crisp.
We're on that Ages of Geekdom 1080p. So we HD. You know, we real.
We got the Ages of Geekdom hi-fi bandwidth now. Got that 5G.
Yeah. Hey, don't mention that 5G. We might get in trouble with certain people. So
Yeah, that's true.
all right. Well,
how you been?
I was nervous about today's episode, and I think I was rightfully to be nervous.
Why were you nervous?
I don't know. Something just told me this was not going to be a good episode, and I'm. What?
Hey, we gotta make do, man. We gotta make do.
No, okay. Well, while we're waiting on Brandon, he's working out his interconnections. Specs with the 5K cameras. You're right. I got something for you. I found something on the internet I wanted you to view. I'm gonna call it "What the hell did Kyra just see on the internet?"
A new segment. We're premiering a new segment.
It's gonna be a new segment, but I always find out weird things. And this is connected to our episode last week when we were talking about Unforgiven, Clint Eastwood, and all that. Right. And I found another Clint Eastwood film. Let me see where this is from.
This could be
I can't. The Beguiled, I think it's the name of this movie.
Beguiled.
Yeah. Let me see if that's really the name of it. Yeah. No, it's not. I don't know. Anyways, it's an old Clint Eastwood movie.
The Belialed?
It might be. I don't know. It might be. But this is some weird Clint Eastwood stuff, man. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this going.
Clint Eastwood had some classic moments, but he had some bad moments also in his career.
All right. So let's go ahead and run this.
Just looking at the title, I don't know.
You got to listen to it though. So this is Clint Eastwood doing weird stuff.
I can't hear it. You're not sharing it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right here. Just the screenshot. I don't know. I don't know if you should play it. Just based on the screenshot. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So you didn't see it?
No. Thankfully,
right.
It didn't come up.
Right.
Thankfully, it didn't come up. Because
it was Clint Eastwood in some, I don't know, movie where he was in the war and he was saving some girl and the bad guys were coming in. And he asked her, what's her name? And she's like, my name is Amy. And he was all like, how old are you? She's like, I'm 13. He's like, that's old enough for some kisses. And he goes and kisses her on screen. Now, mind you, in this movie, Clint Eastwood's a good 30, 40 years old still. Yeah. Tiffany Hash got canceled that. Exactly.
recently. She lost all her jobs for something very similar.
So
very
yeah,
similar.
I don't know if I'm gonna find stuff like that every week to bring onto the show. Just some stupid stuff.
I want to know what you're searching for on YouTube for you to find that. Like, that's what I want to know.
This is from our conversation about Unforgiven. You know how it leads you down that rabbit hole.
I need to see your browser history, sir. I need to see your browser history at this very moment.
Look,
so I need to go ahead and know before, like, 5 years from now, somebody uncovers something like, oh, isn't this one of Danny's boys? Huh? No, I don't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about that.
The other option was a Kevin Smith video where I think I sent this to you on TikTok.
Kevin Smith,
where he mentions how he's able to pleasure himself orally.
Oh no! Oh. He done did the Michael Jackson. He done removed some ribs.
I don't know. I don't want to know how he did it, but he said he was. Exactly. This was the plot of Clark's 3. But he said he was able to get himself into a position where he's able to satisfy himself orally.
Why nobody needs to do that. Nobody needs to want to do that.
I know. All right. Brandon was there a second ago. I was going to bring him in, and then he disconnected. So I don't know what's happening.
Hey, that's live TV, man. That's how it goes with live TV sometimes. Brandon, we can talk about his work with Black Spartans and with the Black Content Creators podcast. It's wow. Wow.
Hey,
you burning
calories right there.
Burning them calories. That's that downward facing dog. Hey, this show's supposed to be about comic books and comic book creators.
Kevin Smith makes comics, all right? He's a comic creator.
Hey.
No one said you had to, Specs. No one said you had to. Hey. You can let go before that happens.
Listen, I'm not. Y'all know. Y'all not getting me caught up in those scandals. Before anything actually even happens with Ace Blade, y'all about to give me cancer.
All right, so let's get back on the subject. We're about comic books. Brandon, if you are listening, you can always hop back on. You have the link. Hopefully your internet's working. I don't know what's going on.
Come back in with just the I can't with the comments, bro.
It's just Specs. It's just Specs in his comments today.
He said you got to finish strong, bro. No, you don't.
All right, but Dark Moon Comics. I'm trying to segue back here. He has some actually really cool comics. I was excited to talk about them. Black Spartans.
He's got more than Black Spartans. He's got more titles than that.
Yeah, doesn't he?
I didn't know that. I thought he only had the Black Spartans.
I could have swore he had a couple books because he has a manga too, right? No, is the manga the
Black Spartans is the manga.
Okay, no,
I thought
there was Reign of Chaos. I was like, I know that saw something more. He has Reign of Chaos, which has 2 books on that.
Okay.
And then he has Black Spartans. I was excited to talk about Black Spartans, honestly.
I like Black Spartans. That's the one I think I backed the recent one on Kickstarter, and then
it says he has 3. I don't see the third one on his website, but hey, y'all. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna ask the man, Brandon. He says he has 3. I don't see the third one on his website, but hey,
got the feedback.
Okay,
and Michael.
Okay, Michael's the third. Okay,
Michael's the third book. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh, can y'all hear me? Am I in here?
We can hear you.
We can. You in here? We can hear you. So tell us about these 3 these Dark Moons comics titles you got. See?
You hear me? Right?
Try turning off your camera. Try turning off the camera and then just going audio.
Right. Well, I'm gonna just
All right, Brad. Thank Jesus he's back. Wait, what?
Nah, because while he was gone, y'all was talking about some weird stuff, bro. Y'all talking about some weird stuff while he was gone. So yes, thank Jesus.
I'm just saying what YouTube gave me as options to view because of you.
YouTube, I'd say this: YouTube has the best algorithm, right? They only give you what you look for. YouTube has the best algorithm. They will, for me, anyways. Anytime I pull up YouTube, within the first 10 videos is always something I want to watch. So if they gave you that, they know something. They know something, Kyron. You know, YouTube is owned by Google. That's the biggest search engine in the world right now. So
it's just human kindness, you know.
Just human kindness. Yeah, that's right.
YouTube was just being kind to me, you know.
There we go. They're just trying to spread love. That's what Kyron's all
That's
about.
all it is.
Human kindness on what's on your shirt. I like it.
Specs, is he blinking? No, unfortunately, Brandon's video has frozen. I heard him for a second.
But so when I actually listened to the episode that he had you on the podcast where you talked about having to give up or having to stop with Ruby from the Planet Oz. And I know for me, I know you talked about before that Saw is your biggest title, but listening to you talk about it on his show, it did not seem like it seemed like your passion is with one of your other titles. I'm not talking, y'all. I'm about to delete the comments. I'm about to leave the comments.
Okay, what? My passion is with one of my other titles. I'm assuming we're talking about StarCore.
Like when listening to your interview with him, I know you said that StarCore is your favorite.
Yeah.
So how was that going? How was StarCore going?
StarCore is almost done. Unfortunately, we are behind. We have 2 more pages of artwork to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to lettering. So there's no way I'm going to meet the September timeframe that I had set.
Well, who's lettering?
I'm going to have Nikki Powers to do this. And she does all my lettering at this point because I am horrible at lettering and she does a great job. All right, we're going to try Brandon. Brandon's here with audio. Are you there?
I am here, man. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
All right, cool. When it's smooth and everything, it ain't choppy or anything.
It ain't choppy. It's not choppy. We
far.
Gonna hope it holds out. We're going to hope it holds out, Mr. Calloway.
What's up, man? Man, that's what's up. And so I was saying, I'm wired, right? I'm not even on.
That's weird. I don't know. It's internet is like that sometimes, man. It depends on where you are and what time of day it is. Like I know, even in my area, they say, the internet is best during certain times of the day, and then it even ramps up even higher. Like you can get higher speeds overnight because less people are using it. So, it's just weird like that, man. But how you been doing?
Man, I've been good. Just pumping out more stuff, and then obviously the job is taking a whole bunch of time, but yeah, stuff been going good, man. How about y'all?
The day job will do that, absolutely. I've been doing good. Kyron is getting back to normal, I think, right?
I don't know what normal is anymore. I just wake up, do what I'm supposed to do, go to sleep. That's normal for me.
Yeah, legit. So, since we got you, tell us about these comic books you got, man. I know I follow the Black Spartans manga, but I just recently found out you got 2 other titles also. Is that right?
That's true. So Dark Moon, so Black Spartans expanded to Dark Moon overall, and so Black Spartans 1 and 2 are out there on the website. Black Spartans is like sitting in this box, right? And I gotta ship them out for the Kickstarter. I'm fulfilling the Kickstarter today, and so that'll be on the website. Black Spartans number 4 is halfway done. So so that Black Spartan rolling, and then Reign of Chaos was the second one. So Reign of Chaos #1 is already out. That got funded on Kickstarter. Number 2 is halfway done, and so that'll be out soon. And so those are the manga. Those 2 are the mangas, and then Michael is 62 pages. And so shout out to Danny Pellet. He is the artist on that, and so we working on Michael, so that 6-pager, and then actually I have 4 other writers writing 4 other 60-pagers. We got some other artists working on those too. So it didn't. A lot of other stuff has happened since Dan you first talked.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely, man. You've been busy.
So how do you find the time to make all these books and work a day job at this point?
I mean, really, it's just project management. I mean, I took a couple of weeks off and just focused on writing the scripts, and so I wrote the 6 chapters of Black Spartans, like in time that I wrote chapter 1 of Black Spartans, and then take at different times throughout the year. I take off. That's the perks of working the job that I work, is that I mean, if I want off a week, if I want to take off, a day, I can do that whenever I want. All these scripts, and then it's just working with the artist, to bring them to life.
Yeah, okay. I like that. I like the idea of that, and I need to focus more time on that. Right now, I do something similar, whereas I schedule time in the afternoons to work on certain things. But if I could just get some if I could get a week off from work just to sit and work on stuff, it would be ridiculous. So
what are you talking about? You don't even work. You do TikToks all day.
Bruh, I got a whole federal government job. What are you talking about? I got a whole federal government job on top of the comic book studio, on top of my wife and 4 kids, on top of going to school. I'll be busy, bro. I'll be busy.
All right.
I'm not independently wealthy like Kyron is. So
wow. All right. Anyways, we're talking about Brandon. We're talking about Brandon and his books. Don't bring my personal stuff into this. Brandon, what inspired you to get into comics? Did we lose Brandon again?
I think he's
it seems like it. Can y'all still hear me?
Oh, there he goes. Yep, we can hear you.
All right, good. So what inspired me in the comics, huge, obviously, so my buddy was sitting around one day just watching anime, talking about how dope it would be if we created a thing. And so I'm kind of arrogant. I was like, oh, it's probably, if other people can do it, I probably do it. And so I spent 2 years just figuring it. I mean, at my core, man, I mean, I'm a lot of things, right? I'm a businessman and all of that, but at my core, I'm just a nerd. And so I want to kind of the same story that people have. I wanted to see myself represented, like medium of stuff that I love, right? And anime and comics and all of that. And so I literally dove in and tried to do it. Not for any other reason other than it might be fun. If nobody buys it, yeah, just doing it because it's fun.
Yeah, I think especially for folks at our level, at the indie levels, you gotta have fun doing it, or you're more likely to quit, And as long as you're having fun, and it's not detrimental to, your main job or your work life or your relationships, why not make something that you like and enjoy doing.
So with so many books that you have, being produced, is there one in particular that you feel like hits most with your fans?
Gotta be Black Spartans.
Yeah, I feel like that is.
All right, I ain't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Oh, he was asking with all the books that you do, is there one that hits most with your fans? Is there one that the fans like more than the others, or one that stand out?
Oh yeah, so far the only titles that are actually out and able to are Black Spartans and Reign of Chaos, because Michael is still in production. Black Spartans, it is the first one that we launched, the one that I put probably more time into thing in the world building and the character building and all of that. And it's a brick type story. I describe it as One Piece, The Witcher, and the biggest inspiration on that for me is One Piece. So this people getting together and going on this wide and long journey to each accomplish their own. So far, Black Spartans has been very, very, very well received, and there are literally constantly waiting on the next Kickstarter for it. So for that one to continue to go, especially all the way up until chapter 6, where that initial volume 1 run will wrap up.
Speaking of One Piece, I saw recently that they are producing a omnibus of One Piece, of every manga that's been produced, as one giant book.
It's gonna be a big book.
I think it's over 1,000 chapters, or something like that. Are you gonna get that?
It's gonna be $1,000.
I ain't gonna get that.
It's gonna be ridiculous big.
I think it's like 2 feet long. I think is what I saw.
So,
it's just one, like it's not even broken up into chapters.
I read One Piece. I was. Yeah, it's just one continuous story of over 1,000 chapters. I think it's 1,054. Where we at now on One Piece?
Dang. Yeah, I just looked. It's 21,000 pages worth of books.
Jeez.
It's going to cost $1,893 before taxes to buy it.
I was joking. It's really going to be $1,000. Hey,
it's two stacks if you want.
Y'all have fun with that. I'm too intimidated by the One Piece anime to even watch it. I'm definitely not starting no manga, bro. But I'm sure we know somebody that's gonna have it in their collection, and that's something that you can always bring people over to see. Like, Kyron gonna get it. Kyron gonna have it stacked behind him when it comes out. It's gonna be stacked behind him on the show. Kyron, is that a new banner? No, that's my One Piece omnibus. Oh, I love it.
All right. So we found out that anime and manga are very influential in your books. Were you influenced by any of American comics growing up, like standard Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, or is it primarily just manga and animes?
I mean, it's mostly manga anime, but there's the Incredible Hulk, the John Stewart Green Lantern, Thor.
There you go.
So I mean, it's not 100. I have nothing against it, or I'm not adverse to the traditional way comics. And I mean, that's what Michael and all of those other ones are. But the anime and manga, I mean, that's just my jam, man. That's what my heart is.
I understand. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I love some animes. And as long as you're getting people to read, that's all that matters. I mean, if it's a manga, it's a comic book, it's a novel, just get people to read and enjoy books. We need more people that enjoy books than anything, especially younger crowds. Okay, did I lose everybody? I feel I see.
No, we're still here. We're still here.
I saw your lips moving, and I saw his little BC popping, but there was no audio, and I was like, "Dang, did I get disconnected?" I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm sorry. I was like the whole technical difficulty things is real annoying. Sorry about that, man.
No, it's fine. We're gonna make it work as best we can.
Yeah, Kyron's gonna edit it up after the show, and we're not even gonna be able to tell. Nope. No, so are you ready for quick takes, Kyron, or you want to?
That's gonna be some masterful editing.
We're gonna make this beautiful when it comes out. Live stream is gonna be choppy, but the podcast I'm gonna make it beautiful. It's gonna
be hitting.
It's just it's gonna take me like the full day to edit this, but it's gonna be beautiful when it comes out.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I guess so. If you're ready for some quick takes, we could do that. Give me a second.
Ready. Brandon, you can see us, right? Because one of my quick takes, we're gonna have a visual.
I can see both of y'all.
You can see it. Okay. All right, cool.
I thought you were gonna explain what it is, but no, never mind.
Quick takes. All right, so everybody, if it's your first time watching our show, Quick Takes is a rapid fire Q&A session where we give our guests 45 seconds to answer questions off the top of their head. So this week, I've scoured your social media, Mr. Calloway, and just got a couple of questions for you. Okay. All right. So the first question.
Cool.
All right. Which one would be harder, building a demon hunting guild or making a manga, and why?
Making a manga would be harder than building a demon hunting guild. So many different ways that you could go in making a manga, but in building a demon hunting guild, you just need a few people who can, kill some demons. And if y'all die, y'all die. So it's not really that big of a deal.
Wait. Let's go back to if you die, you die. What?
Hey, if you die, at least
it's kind of part of the thing.
It's part of the job. It's part of the job. If you, I love it. Okay. Question number 2, and this is one that I've asked people in the past, but I wanted to bring it back for you. I know you do comic book conventions, and you talk to other creators about doing conventions on your show, but I want to know: do you prefer big cons or do you prefer small shows, and why?
Man, that really depends. Preference would probably be a smaller show, because if big con isn't well publicized, then you're there with a whole bunch of people, and you're basically diluted. And so I prefer a smaller quality show than just going to a random big con, because at a small show you have the chance to stand out and make some good money.
Absolutely. See, I'm with you on that. Kyron likes to do these big, huge shows, but I prefer the smaller, intimate shows. All right, question number 3. What did your time in the military teach you about making comics, or has it helped you or hurt you in making comics?
My time in the military, say stuff in the military, execution. Like if you want something done, you want to you can't be upset about anything that's not happening. You have the power to make happen, and you didn't make it happen. I carry that over to comic, to a lot of stuff, and so that's why I take off my time. I write my scripts. I make sure like my part of it, everything that I can possibly control in it, is done and executed. Is sit on the shelf. I got to get them knocked out.
Hey man, see, that's why we get along, Brandon, man. That's what's 2 things that we have in common, man. My time in the military taught me the same thing. It's like, as much as I can do to make these comics, I'm gonna do it. I know that I'm not the best illustrator, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna hire somebody to do that. But when it comes to writing and graphic design and lettering, that stuff I can do, and there's no excuse for it not to get done if I'm the one that's doing. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay. Question number 4. What is the best part of making comics, and what is the worst part of making comics or manga in your case?
Man, the best part of making comics is working with the artists, because there's the storyboard phase and the line art, and then and all that. So every time I get a new to approve, like that's it's like I'm reading it all over again. That's fun to actual finished product. The worst part is also working with the artist, because there might be a really huge delay in getting stuff done, right? And that goes back to this thing that I can't control, and the whole book might be 2-3 months behind schedule. That's 100% out of my control, and so and worst part.
All right,
but that does all depends on the
all depends on the artist for sure. But I found in my journey, one of the things that I do to kind of alleviate that is I'm starting to not even put comics out until they're pretty much done. Like I'm not even like advertising comics until they're pretty much done. So I'm working on books behind the scenes that might take 4 months to get done. But then once we get to that 3rd month, if I can see that we're on schedule, then we'll go to Kickstarter with it, or we'll go to go to market with it. But just keeping it to myself until we know that we're on target.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing on that.
So
I'm doing the same thing on that too.
Yeah.
My thing is that I have one artist for Reign of Chaos, one artist Michael, one artist for Black Spartans, and so we're working on I'm working all 3 of them behind the scenes at the same time. I have a production schedule for throughout the whole year. Just start not like knock out. All right, push this one out, push that one out, push that one out, and so one person needing to change up the production schedule just throws off the potential production or when I can the other two.
For sure. All right, and your final question. And this is the one with the visual cue. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a look at this picture, and I want you to give me the name of this rap album for this picture right here, and tell me what would they be rapping about.
Oh man. You really scoured. Man,
what's the name of this rap album?
Serial Killers.
Right.
With the C with like actual cereal. And we rapping about how important it is to have to start off your day with a healthy, hearty breakfast.
I love it. What's your favorite cereal? What's your favorite cereal?
Tricks, man. Tricks.
I ain't had no Tricks in a minute. I haven't had Tricks in a minute. If I would have known that you were a cereal connoisseur, I would have had you do top 5 cereals. But you know, I like that, man. Cereals. I'm a Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy. But Tricks is all right.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They in the top 5. For
sure.
Like Tricks, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's, like the Reese's Crunch, Apple Jacks, and then I probably Fruity Pebbles.
The classics, yes, the classics. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good top 5. Yeah. That's a good top 5. This week's quick takes brought to us by Serial Killers and their new album, Part of a Balanced Breakfast. All right, Kyron, back to you. Why does Kyron look angry? What's going on, Kyron? You all right? What's Kyron doing? Kyron must be froze.
No, I see his
My bad. I was trying to look through the settings because now that we're part of Ages of Geekdom, I have additional features, and I just got lost in the settings. And I was just trying to see if there's anything I could do on my end to help Brandon out to make sure, But there's nothing.
You were focused there for a second, buddy.
I was. All right, Brandon. I wish we had more time. With you, sir, because this was a fun show, but unfortunately, we had difficulties with Danny. It's all Danny's fault.
I apologize.
But we want to make sure that people check out your book. So we know we mentioned darkmooncomics.com is a website. Is there anything outside of that people can maybe check your work out either online, social media, things like that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So obviously darkmooncomics.com. You can pick up the books there, and then we're darkmoon_comics on Instagram. Then there's Black Spartans Manga on Instagram, and Dark Moon Comics on Facebook. So you can check it all out there. And then once I get these, once I get chapter 3 fulfilled and start shipping that out, you'll see chapter 3 on the website as well.
Awesome.
All right. Crap. What did I just do? All right, Danny, where can we check out all your books and your social media? I'm sorry, I'm messing with stuff.
They gave you too many tools, man. They gave you too many tools.
I'm like a kid just messing with stuff. I'm sorry.
Let me play with this. No. If you want to find me, the best place to go is our website, fourthwallpros.com. We have revamped our landing page to include all of our podcasts. And next, actually, on the 1st of October, we are premiering the 4th season of the Super Shorts podcast, Reparations, with Ace Blade and Lumberjacks.
Now, when you say your website now includes all your podcasts, does that include the Four Tales podcast or just
Four Tales was always on there, and we included Top 5 Live and now Super Shorts podcast. So there's actually a scrolling banner. If you go to our website, my landing page, you'll see it. But if you want to find me on social media, it's at the Ace Blade on all social media channels. Kyron, where can people find you?
You can find me at TaurusComics.com. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, I don't know, TikTok at Taurus Comics. Let's go back to your page though. Am I still up? Am I on your Black Comics creator page yet?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's a no. I won't. That's a no. So, anyways,
I hadn't updated it in like 3 weeks.
Right. All right. Anyways, so if this is your first time checking out the Four Tales podcast, you can also go to our website, fourtalespodcast.com. That's the number 4, TALES podcast.com. You can go back and listen to some of our other episodes and check us out on future episodes. Please join us, though, next week where we are going to have writer John Robinson, creator of Scorpio, on the show. And, you know, hopefully we'll have some fun then. But until then, sayonara. Are you looking? Is that what that face is?
I'm looking.
All right. Until next time, sayonara, goodbye. It's not on there, is it?
It's not on here.
Sayonara, goodbye, and please take care of yourselves.
Appreciate y'all, man.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.